nice chickpea curry. And for myself, I'm going to be doing some bulgur wheat. And for my son and others, I'm going to be doing some white rice. So I've got an assistant today, and he's going to be helping me to prep all of my ingredients while I do something quickly. So I'm leaving him in charge to prep and wash all of the lovely veggies that you can see here. He's going to be doing all of that, and then I'll be back to take over. So stay tuned. Please do remember to give the video a like. If it's the first time you're coming across my channel, my name is Good Vibes K. Welcome to my channel. If you like what you see, why not subscribe to the channel? Hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Welcome. Over to you, son.
Welcome, people. Good vibes, Angie in the building. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Why are you talking like that? Stop it. About Wagwan people, good vibe hands in the kitchen. Who is that?
Jason and Gina. Good afternoon.
Hey, sis.
Good afternoon, Auntie Gina. Don't want. Wow, man.
Who is that as well?
I don't know. Can I speak
You're meant to read the
Can I
comments.
speak normally?
Yes, just talk normal. I don't know what's your problem.
Hello, people.
Don't you? That's not your normal talking. Just talk normally. You meant to say hello to the people.
Hello, Sid. Sidhu 1994 BMW.
And welcome them to my channel.
And welcome and Givens.
What? You're so stupid. What? You're so stupid. Gina is laughing. You're so stupid. Nate! Hey, Nate! Here, so you can read the comments from this one. Who's that?
Who's that? I don't know.
You're meant to call the people them name.
Okay, just put the phone in.
Nate's cracking up.
Hello, Nate. How are you doing? We're both watching. Oh, they're both watching.
Nate is my daughter from Kenya.
Jason and Gina. They're
Oh,
both watching.
so hi.
I was about to say, why didn't you call me? Hello, Uncle Jason, and hello, Auntie Gina.
You're so stupid.
She's telling you off.
Who's telling me off?
I was about to say, why didn't you call me?
You can't tell. I text you, sis. I text you. Because he was rushing me and telling me to start the live. Start the live. Start the live, no man. Start the live, no man. Start the live. He was just rushing me.
I'm going to show you, man.
Jason had to remind me, you're lucky Anthony's there. Oh, really now? Anne's.
It's okay.
Oh, he said it's okay. I remember your curry goat you made on Christmas. Oh, thank you, Sidha. Sidha. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave my son in charge. I've got something to do quickly. So he's washing the stuff and he's going to be prepping everything. And I'll be back. Oh, okay, sis. Talk to my people them. There's the phone there. You can read the comments so you don't have to keep looking at that.
Hello, people. I'm back.
You're not using all of the
I'm just
spring.
using one. But
Okay, over to you.
good vibes, Anton in the building, man.
You're so stupid. And tell them to like up the live as well.
Like up the live and subscribe if you haven't already. That's the support. Okay, so we have potato.
In your normal voice.
We have potato. Yeah, we got potato now. Back. Okay, my mom's speaking my normal voice, so no. We have some peppers. We have spring onion. You have potato. Then you have some onion. Then you have some plant. Good to see you're back live. We missed your jokes. It's my jokes now. My mom, she's a bit busy at the minute. What we cooking today? We're making some curried chickpea. That's what my mum said, some curry chickpea. So I think first we start with the... You can start with the onion first. I'll move these out of the way for a second. How's everyone doing today? This is my first time on the live. Starting on the cut off the ends. See me, I used to work as a chef back in the day. So I'm a little bit better than my mum, but don't tell her. A little bit better. Glad you're with your mama, she needs the company. Yeah, I just came up for the day to say hello. I haven't been here for a while. Cutting skills. Yeah, I used to work as a chef when I was a bit younger. I'm not sure if she wants the white part, but probably cut a little bit more. Tiny bit more. I say this here we'll probably leave it to the side for now. 13 people. If everyone can like up the live, I appreciate it very much. Let's keep it in here for now. This is one, we have the spring onion here. Some nice spring onion. Gonna leave it to the side now. And then next we'll start with the potato. Potatoes next. Thank you for the hearts, I appreciate it. So the potato, my mom says she wants it in cubes. So we're gonna cut them, dice them into some nice cubes for her. Start with this one. Ooh. Do some nice slices. Yeah. We want them a nice size because we're making some curry chickpea, so you want to be able to see the size of them when it's done. We don't want it to, if it's too small it'll go mushy. We don't want it to go mushy. So we'll do some nice cubes. Like around this size. Nice size. Do that for all of them. Cut them all. It's not really cube, it's more like a rectangle, but the food's gonna be eaten regardless. So it's okay, I guess. See that, some nice rectangles. nice. And then if you're skilled like me, what you can do to make it easier, you just stack them on top. You can do it quicker. Gonna fall. No, it's okay. How's everyone doing today? What's everyone been up to? So this bowl is nearly full. So I'll probably get another one. We need one more bowl. Take this one here. You got a new bowl. This one, you need to slice it again because it's a bit. These ones are a bit big. So slice it again. So now we have one. This one, probably slice it in 3. 1, 2, 3. Same thing like last time. Stack it on top and just cut it. It makes it easier. And then now, just cut it into some cubes.
Hi guys, I'm back. How's my assistant doing, guys? My special guest. How's my special guest doing? Hello, says Colin. Hey Colin. Happy, what day is today again? Sunday. Happy Sunday. Ball gonna fall. What ball?
I don't know.
Nice cutting skills, nephew. So is Gina. What's cooking today? Did you tell her what was cooking?
Yeah.
Okay. Sida is saying I caught a common man flu. 95% eel, just blocked nose and taste bud. Oh, get well soon. Chef is doing amazing. Okay, thank you. Okay. So in the meantime, my son is prepping. I am going to go ahead and turn on my stove so I can start making
your curry chickpea.
I'm coming with it. My chickpeas. So those are my chickpea. They were soaking inside of the water. I was meant to soak them overnight, guys, but I didn't really know what I was gonna cook until my son came and I'm like, what am I gonna make? So I just decided not long ago. So these have been half soak or quarter soak. So this is what I'm gonna be doing today. I'm gonna be doing some curry chickpea. And For the potatoes, you can just put them in one because you're gonna need these for something else. Just put them in that one. You need these for onion, garlic, other stuff. Just put that right there for now. Okay, so ooh, you know what? I didn't give you the scotchy. Let's get the scotchy. Don't forget the scotchy, girl. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Welcome to my live. Do remember to give a thumbs up. That would be greatly appreciated. So one scotchy will do. And then I've got some thyme here. So yeah, this is what's happening today. Cooking up some nice food. Chef, okay, I read that already. So that's what's going on today. Thank you for the thumbs up. Don't forget to thumbs up, guys. Thumbs up the live. That would be greatly appreciated. I'm gonna need one scotchy for my rice and peas. And then I'm gonna be doing some bulgur wheat for myself, and I'm gonna cook this the same way that you would cook rice and peas, but this is for me. And then I'm gonna do some white rice as well. Who's that? Habitual. Is that habitual? Habitual?
Yeah, habitual.
Habitual 3 says, welcome. Please like, share, subscribe, and activate the notification bell to watch more enjoyable content. Thank you, Habitual. And said, hey, saying, is that pimento? No.
It's what, pimento?
No, but I'm going to be using pimento as well. Like and subscribe. It's free. Thank you, Habitual. Bulgur wheat is legit. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to be making. Bulgur wheat. But I'm going to cook it the same way how you would cook rice and peas. The same concept. You're welcome. Thank you. That one I need it small. As small as you can. Like how you're going to do the garlic. You don't have to be too, but small enough. So my son is used to being the head chef, but today he's not the head chef, he's the sous chef. I'm the head chef. Why you didn't use all of... No, I need stuff for the rice and peas pot. This alone won't do, but... So yeah, we're gonna start cooking our rice or bulgur wheat in this instant. We're gonna start making that. So I'm just grabbing all of the ingredients for that one. And we're gonna start doing that. Thank you for the love hearts, sis. No, that's fine. And then you can do the bell pepper the same size. Just do a quarter of each.
Oh, so they like the chopping skills for the onion. They like the chopping skills for the onion.
Do you not like the chopping skills that's going on? Rate my son's chopping skill. By the way, my son is Anz. His name is Anz. A-N-Z. Do you like the chopping skills of Mr. Anz? Jason and Gina said it's fire. I need nephew at my house. So helpful. Are you so helpful, son?
Yeah.
He said when he's here, yeah?
You want to set the rest of this as well?
Oh. No, just slit it long way. I'm just going to put it in the rice and peas pot. Just take off the bottom and just slit it. That's a lot of bottom. I can use that bit. No, you don't have to cut it up small. It's fine. No, don't chop all of that. Cut the tip of that off. Look at this, guys. Look how. Yes, that's a lot of spring onion. Thank you very much. And then split that.
That's why I told him I'm gonna leave it to the side because you might want it.
Did you see that? Wasting my product, you know. So that's the coconut cream. I'm not using real coconut. Nobody don't have time for that right now. So I'm using this one. This one they claim is from Jamaica, but I don't believe. Says it's from Jamaica brand, but whatever. So that's what I'm using. So I'm gonna put this in my pot. Can you put that in the pot, please? Because I don't know why it's not behaving.
It's not mine.
Can you use the scissors? The scissors is there, and cut the thing long way and then empty it in the pot. He's a sweetheart. Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes, sis, sometimes. He's not a sweetheart all the time. Sometimes they get on my nerves. But because he's getting older, yeah, I'll give him a pass. Also to this, I'm going to go ahead and add some thyme. So I've got a nice piece of thyme here. I'm going to be adding that to the pot. So I just gave it a little bit of a rinse. You can put those in the pot. And then I've also got a Scotch bonnet pepper. I'm going to drop that in my pot as well. So I'm just seasoning as I go along. Season my pot, make my pot nice and right. The scotchy, when you cut the scotchy, you can just put it on top of this. A quarter of all of them. It's fine. I'm gonna cut up the rest. Put in the thing. Hey, guys, my son is so wasteful, you know. He's cutting off all the top of the pepper and chuck it. Wait.
You want it in?
No, look.
Sorry, I forgot this is not the restaurant.
Look.
No, it's fine. No, this is how we do it. Yeah, in the kitchen as a chef and that one.
Okay, big man.
That's why you just cut the top so it's easy to pull it off.
Yeah, but you waste all the top.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
Did you see that? He cut off all the top and chuck it in the bin, you know. Look, that's like a waste of so much pepper. Oh my gosh. You see, young people, look at that. All of that, you know, he just cut it off and chuck it.
Sorry.
Young people. Oh my gosh. So wasteful. So we're gonna go ahead and pour some water in our pot. And turn on the stove and allow this to come to the boil.
Cool, yeah.
You shut up.
I said a quarter. I was asking you.
Oh, you said the boil.
What?
A quarter of what? Yeah, a quarter of each. Wasting all my stuff. Huh. Let me see what Sis is saying. Where did I put that glasses thing? Huh? Oh. I cut around the sides. Yeah, then throw the stem away. That is what I do as well. Sidar is laughing. Wasting up all of my good product, you know. But anyway, I'm not complaining. He's helping. So that's all right. Here, use the smaller knife to take out the membrane. Make sure your hand's in the camera so they can see. Yeah, your hand's away from the camera. Yeah, so I'm waiting for my pot to come to the boil. And in the meantime, I'm gonna wash my bulgur wheat. Who's had bulgur wheat before? So this is what I'm cooking. Bulgur wheat, and I'm substituting it for the normal rice. So I'm cooking it the same way as you would cook rice and peas, but instead I'm using bulgur wheat. So I'm going to give this a wash. Is it just me, guys, or does the bulgur wheat look a lot like demerara sugar, aka brown sugar? Looks like sugar in it, if you don't know. So we're cutting and prepping, cutting and prepping. Scrape those off. Just a quarter of the peppers, that's what he's cutting. Pardon?
The last thing, the onion, garlic in it.
Oh, you finished doing all the pepper? Ooh, these are a bit big.
You want them smaller?
Yeah.
Puzzle.
A little bit smaller. Garlic I want it to be finely chopped. Need about 3 pecks of garlic, whole but crushed. So I can drop them in the pot. Please. Okay, so my bulgur wheat has been washed and ready to go. Pot is starting to boil. At the same time, I'm also making some white rice, like I said. I don't really eat white rice these days, unless I'm making it with seaweed and other stuff to make it healthy. But I'm not really a white rice person anymore. White rice.
It's up on.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just adding a little bit more water to my pot. Soon I'll be able to move you a lot closer to the pot so you can see what's going on. But for now, it's just the prepping that's going on. So we're going to go ahead and put a little bit of butter in our pot as well. So normally you would wait for your coconut milk to cook and all of that. But no, crush them. I press them down. Yeah, about 3 of them, and then just press them down so I can drop them in here. But I'm just seasoning because I don't want to be having a long live today. So I'm just seasoning up my pot. So then the coconut milk will boil for probably about 10 minutes, and then I can start putting in my bulgur wheat. So my son is crushing some garlic cloves, and then just dropping them inside of my pot. Here.
You said you wanna cut some of them.
What?
Cut some of them.
Some of what?
The garlic.
Yeah, to put in the thing. And this. So you can do that one. This one. What, the garlic? No. Do all of that's in your hand. Yeah. So this one, you're going to just cut some, slice some, so I can drop in this pot. And then the rest you're going to mince it, like how you're going to mince the garlic. Cooking is an art, guys. Cooking takes precision and time to do everything. I know, use a smaller knife. That's why I gave you the smaller knife.
No, the big one is easier.
Because what I do, I normally cut off just this bit, and then it peels off. everything just peels off when you take out that. I mean, everybody peel it different, but
if you crush it, it comes off as well.
I do that as well. Someone said I should shake them in a, what did he say I should shake them in? What did Goga say I should shake them in? Goga told me to shake them in something, but I can't remember.
That's all wrong. Press it down a little.
Okay, my pot is bubbling. Bubble, bubble, bubble. In the meantime, I was drinking some sugar. I don't drink stuff like this all the time, but my son bought it for me, so I just had it. I avoid stuff like that. But because my son bought it and I appreciated it, I just had it. But I just go natural juice.
I told him I'm better than cooking it.
You're what?
What?
Who's better at cooking at who?
Me.
Did you hear this? This boy said he's better at cooking than me. You wish in your dreams. In your dreams. I'm the foundation, mate. Yes,
okay,
you can cook, but
always passes the master.
that's fine. And I want you to pass
Exactly.
me.
So how you saying that I'm not?
But at the same time, you're not a better cook than me. You're not there yet. Please don't jump ship.
What?
You're not there yet. You see this? About is a better cook than me. You've got jokes. You wish. You so wish. You're a better cook than me. Better cook than me on foot. You must be dreaming. The more love you put in, the better the food will be. Facts. Yeah, definitely. Definitely sit her.
Where can I put this?
Here you put what? The garlic. No, cut it small. That's what I'm saying. Mince it up. Cut them up first and then use your knife to mince everything up. Yeah, that's how I want it to be. Minced up.
Take this off for me. I can't bend my wrist.
Because those I'm going to put in the oil.
What's the sides? The two sides?
Oh.
Couldn't bend my wrist.
Oh my gosh, guys, my kitchen is smelling so good. Okay, I can crack this door because we're not looking to suffocate today. You can just put the curtain down. Crack the door. Yeah, there we go.
One second.
Yep.
Come back in a second.
My son is going to do something, so I'm just...
What? First say
Huh?
First say hello.
Hello, hi.
Hi, how you doing? You alright?
Yeah, I know it's him. I can tell. You're right.
I'm good, thank
I'm
you.
putting him to work.
You guys are cooking.
Yes.
Yeah, what you guys making?
I'm making some curried chickpea, Jamaican-style though,
Yeah.
with some white rice for him, but I'm doing bulgur wheat for myself. But I'm cooking it like the Jamaican-style, rice and peas way.
So now I'll show you. Yeah.
Okay.
What you doing, man? Move.
I was trying to help my son, but you run me and tell me to move. Do you see anything like this? Running me out my own kitchen, you know.
You're doing it right. You might be able to cook better. Yeah,
I do that all the
my
time.
technique is better.
Exactly, yes. That I will give you. You've got better knife tech. I always tell the people on the live, I said, guys, I don't have no knife technique whatsoever, but I love cooking. Of course you're going to have better knife technique. You're a chef. You've been a chef for how many years? Please. Of course your knife technique is going to be better than mine. Duh. Like, duh. Get out of the way before I lick you with a cupboard door. But you can cook better than me. In your life, you wish. In your dreams. In your little dreams. What's Jason and Gina saying? You so wish. Hello. Who is that? J, what does that say? JF?
Just ignore it.
Hey JF. What? Yes, that's what I'm cooking. Would you like some? Would you like some JF? And it's nicely seasoned too. Would you like some? Happy Sunday. Welcome to my live. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. That would be greatly appreciated, JF. JF8409. Welcome, welcome. That's what I'm cooking. You can have some. There's plenty for you to have. You sure can have some. Still here, sis, trying to find that information. That's all right. That's all right, sis. JFY, you want? Yes, you want some, sis. He, she, they want some. You can have some. Don't be shy. Just say that you want a plate. That's all right. I'll give you a plate. So for my, no, put it here. I was saying to you, you can put that here. Yeah, just put it on.
I should tell people
Put it here. Put it
whenever they
there.
have a chopping board, never to scrape it. That's how you get stuff into
You
it.
can tell them.
When you go like that, you should never scrape
So
it.
tell them, because I do that.
When you're cutting, you should never scrape it like this. When you hear that noise, it's bad. You should scrape it and just angle the knife like this. And just glide it on the thing. 'Cause when you scrape,
I normally
you get-
scrape it.
it's like you lift up some of the wood and then you'll come
Oh.
But it's, with wood it's okay, I guess, but with plastic it's not good.
So you hear that, guys? That's a pro tip. So when you cut your stuff on the cutting board, don't scrape it off. You scrape off some of the material, whether it's wood or plastic. So you just do that sideways. So less scraping. So for my pot, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of all-purpose seasoning. I'm also gonna be adding a little bit of onion powder. And then I'm also going to be adding a little bit of garlic powder as well.
How do you understand?
So I'm seasoning my pot. Now I'm saying for a piece of it, just slice it big, small, just slice it so I can drop it in here.
So it might have the things on it.
No, peel it off. That's why I gave you the smaller knife. So I'm putting some garlic powder as well. That's it. I'm putting all of that and I'm seasoning my pot nice. Like make it really nice. I'm also going to put a little bit of salt for taste into my pot as well. And then I'm using the canned peas today. I'm using the canned peas. Like I said, I didn't plan to cook any of this. I just thought about it a little and then I'm like, what am I going to cook today? And then I made a decision. So that's what I'm doing. I'm free flowing. That's me. Yeah. So just slice it. That's me. So I'm gonna put. I was gonna say he's a big one. So I'm just adding a little bit of salt just to taste in my pot.
And now we're dashing the ginger.
And now we're dashing in the ginger according to my son.
And then we do the rest of it to mince it.
Yeah,
Another piece.
yeah. You don't have to use it, just like a half of it, or yeah, because you're gonna cut stuff off to throw away in it. No, cut it wrong because you need to get rid of that. Your hand is out of the camera shot, so they can't see what. No, just use the. That's what I'm saying. Just use the big knife to. You should have. You cut it wrong. Cut it bigger than that. Cut off. That's what you should cut off. You waste my sweet pepper, but you're scared to cut that off. Please don't cut your finger. Yeah, yeah. So you can peel that bit and thing. So we're gonna give a taste test to the pot. See what it's tasting like so far. If the taste is there. And remember, we don't put spoons in our mouth when we're cooking. We put it in the palm of our hands and we taste it, or you use a separate spoon to taste and then put it in the sink. Okay, that's not tasting bad. Let's get a little bit more. See, in the palm of my hands. Yeah. Between young people and adults, they don't put stuff away, so I'm gonna put all of this away. So let me use it.
No.
So, not on you anymore. What did you do? Let me see what's going on in the comment section. Period. Yeah. Right, Gino. They don't know. Listen, it's not even just them. It's men in general. They cooking and they don't know how to just cook and just tidy up as they go along and put stuff away. You didn't cut my Scotch bonnet pepper yet. When you cut that, you need to put it in here, please. Can you mince it up a little bit, please? The same way how you did that. Yeah, that, and then the Scotchy. And I have this. So I'm going to put my peas in to my pot as well. Like I said, I'm using canned peas today. I'm using fresh chickpea, but I'm using canned peas. Do that the same way you did the garlic. So I'm putting in my peas. And then I'm just going to let that cook down a little bit more. And then I'll be adding in my bulgur wheat that's been washed and prepped. So soon you'll be able to see more in the pot. I think my son's got 2 more ingredients that he needs to cut up. And then that will be it for the cutting up. And also in the meantime, I'm putting stuff away. So me, I'm tidying as I go along. Potato. Thank you for watching. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, that's small enough. You can just do this pepper at the same time. Great.
I do sometimes myself as well. Not good.
Yeah, I just slide it underneath it, pick up everything. Yeah, in the same one. I'll send you to just do the pepper at the same time. Because I would love to show them inside
You
of
want the
the
seeds
pot.
of it?
Yeah.
What?
Yes, I said, and don't waste my pepper. Cut them off. Cut them off. Use a small knife. Yes, thank you. Wasting my. This Scotch bonnet pepper is not cheap.
You want pepper?
It's fine. Don't cut the seeds because I'm cooking for you as well. Just cut the sides off and take out the seed. Just cut the sides off.
No, you just go like this. In the middle. Get it open.
You know, because it's in the freezer, it's not going to be as solid. That's not a lot of seed. You can just cut that off. Just cut that off, please. It was washed already. It was already washed.
You want the seeds in it?
Yes, just cut it up with the
I think you
seeds.
smell the pepper.
What? That's not a lot of seed. Use the bigger knife.
I can smell the pepper.
Let me smell it. Yeah, smells nice. It's a little bit of seed. Yes, it does. It smells nice. It smells so nice.
Lying to the people on the left.
The pepper smells so nice, guys. What do you lot think about Scotch bonnet pepper and its fragrance? It's got a lovely fragrance, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a nice fragrance until it gets into your eye, your mouth.
Well, you can't cook Caribbean food, aka Jamaican food, and it's not spice. It's not got a little bit of spice to it or kick to it, and it's curry. You can't cook curry and it don't have that kick and that spice.
Yeah. Okay, good vibes, Kay.
Yes, needs to have a kick. You just wash your hands properly when you're done. That's all. You can put that in. Scrape, scrape. You can put that in the same thing.
This is why your food is hot sometimes.
Oh yeah,
And I'll be thinking, why is it hot? Yeah, I didn't put pepper in
it. Food needs to be nice and spicy and taste nice. Jamaican food. I'm Jamaican to the bone. So, yeah. Yeah, that's alright. That's small enough. Oh, I can smell it. Oh my god, it smells so good.
If it smells good, eat it, man.
It smells so good.
Guys, Good Vibes K is gonna have a tiny piece to eat.
Come, put the pepper in the bowl.
Come,
No,
eat it.
you
Nice.
eat it. You can have my share.
I'm okay.
Right. You can have my share.
I'm fine.
No, I need to go in the food and spice the food. I don't need to eat anything. You're so funny. I should eat piece of the pepper. Your granddad eat it like that though, and your auntie.
That's granddad.
All right, so your cooking and my cooking is two different cooking, you know. I would have think to the plantains, so you need to do the plantains now. Take up the knife. Take up the small knife, please. So rinse off the board a little, please. So you you rinse them off already, the small one. So let me take you a bit closer to the pot and show you inside of the pot. So that's what's going on inside of my pot. Looking nice and lovely. Ready to receive the bulgur wheat. So just dry it off so it don't thing. And then you don't need this big knife here. Yeah, you do when you're going to slice up the plantain. So you just need to do the plantain now. You need these for frying. And you need one of this for the stew. So my assistant is gone to talk on his phone, so he'll be back. So let's bring you a bit closer so you can see what's happening inside of the pot. So that's the pot, and that's how the pot is looking. We're gonna give it a bit of a stir. Stir, stir, stir. Let's give it a little bit of a taste test. Who is that? Who is that? Oh, Nate. Thank you for still being here, Nate. So we're going to give it a little bit of a taste test. Make sure that it's one in. In your palm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And we're gonna go we're gonna go ahead and add our bulgur wheat. So this is my bulgur wheat that's been washed. See how it looks? And this is not gonna take very long to cook, as long as the rice and peas. So that's why I made all my ingredients cook first and season my pot and everything. So by the time I put this in, it will be nicely cooked. So that's how the bulgur wheat is looking. So now we're going to go ahead and put it inside of the pot. You want to get everything out. You'll get that out in a bit. Let's just give it a stir. A nice stir. So this is my first time cooking bulgur wheat, guys. I used to hate bulgur wheat when I was growing up as a child. I never liked eating bulgur wheat at all. So I am kind of experimenting and I'm doing it. I just thought, why not cook it like rice and peas and give it all of that flavor and all of that taste, so it will be tasting nice. So that's what I'm doing, just to nice it up, make it taste nice. I'm just trying to get everything out of this bowl. So I don't like wasting anything, so we get every little last bit out of the bowl. So I'm going to give that a nice stir continuously so that it doesn't stick at the bottom of the pan, and then bring that back to the boil. And then once it goes to the boil and the water dries down a little bit, I'm going to shift it to the other stove. So we're prepping all the rest of the stuff for the curried chickpea. So that's what's going on. Okay, my pot is bubbling, so let me go in and give it a good stir. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try and take out a little bit of this coconut milk. I'm thinking that it's a little bit too much, so we're gonna go ahead and try and take out some of this water. I think the water is a little bit too much. Yeah. I think it's way too much water. Let me turn down my stove. Yes, I'm taking out some of the coconut water because it's not like rice in it, so it's not gonna swell up the way that the rice would swell up. So I don't want to drown it too much. This coconut water, I can use it another time for something else, but we don't want to drown it, so let's do the right thing and take out some of the water. Let me see, I might take out a little bit more. Who's that? Oh, what's this saying? Now I'm hungry. Wish if you were here you would have some. I'm gonna take out a little bit more. That's alright, that's alright. So I'm taking out a little bit more.
Take it out.
Of this water. Shut your mouth.
Yeah man, take it out of the pot.
And then we'll use that for something else in the future, like I said.
Which one? This one?
No, both of those. So yeah, you're gonna do those for frying, but I'm saying do that first.
How do you want them?
For the chickpea. One second, I'm trying to focus on what I'm doing. So I need to get the rest of the chickpeas. So I'm gonna strain this water. Strain this coconut water. Here. Because of course some of the some of that slipped through. So of course I'm gonna put that back in the pot. So let's give this a bit of a stir. Right, so that's looking better now. That consistency is looking way better. What is your problem?
I knew you were gonna say that.
So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna cover this. So my son's cutting up the plantain now. We're gonna move the camera back. So we're gonna cover the pot.
What do you want?
Hold on. We're gonna cover the pot with a foil paper, and then there's a lid.
The lid.
The lid for this pot. Thank you. So we're just gonna cover this, and that's gonna make it steam right through. And then we're gonna transfer this to the back stove. So we're gonna transfer this one, turn that off for now. Let's turn this one on, turn it down on low flames, and we're gonna transfer this to this one.
We are now taking a commercial break to move.
So hold on a second.
It's fine.
No, it's fine, it's fine. Let me pause you. So I'm just switching up back the camera.
Are we recording?
So these,
You want to keep?
yeah, one of them.
So we can slice it down the middle of that.
Yeah. Put it on the board. Don't do that.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't want you cutting your hand by accident. Remember, you have a lot of things going on.
I ain't cutting my hand.
Do it on the board. Why black people are like this? We always cut stuff in our hand when we have the board to do it. Just do it on the board. Do it on the board.
Because it's right.
So you can use that bit. So use that, and then this can be for frying windows. So let's cut that. Put it. Did you hear me? I said do it on the board and stop cutting it in your hand. Don't tell me no wait, no man.
Your brother.
Who's your brother?
Watch yourself.
You watch yourself. That's too big. No.
You want it in cubes, look, because I cut it like that. Look.
Yeah, but I'm saying.
You mean, yeah, but no. No, but yeah.
Wait, let me show you mine. Shush. So cut it like that, but you didn't need to cut it that way. That's what I was trying to say. And then you could have got
Instead of doing
smaller
that, yeah, I
piece.
could just literally just.
All right, do that then.
cut
I'm just telling you, but you're gonna do it your way. Okay, big man.
Listen, guys, Good Vibes K doesn't know everything.
Obviously not. I always tell them this, that I don't know everything.
Sometimes Good Vibes K needs the younger man.
Hello. This is my life, okay?
See, I've done that, yeah. Now, and if I go like this, see how you're doing your little tiny cuts, yeah.
No, but I was showing you.
Listen, Good Vibes K.
No, you listen. This is my life, my kitchen, my food that I'm cooking. Okay, you're assisting me. So reel your head back in and assist me. Tell me how to run my channel and cook my food. You stupid.
See that, guys? Look. Now, where's the thing to put them?
I'm so stupid. I need to pour this in something, so I don't think it's water. Don't make no water get in that. Move it from there here.
Thank you, Good Vibes.
You're welcome, Ans. You're assisting me, remember?
Huh?
Don't forget to hit the like button. Yeah. Thank you, Jason and Gina. If anything, you're even cutting them way too small.
Listen, yeah.
You listen.
Listen, Good Vibes.
You listen. This is my pot, you know. My show. This is not the Ans and Good Vibes show. This is the Good Vibes show with a guest. Ans. Yeah, you're just a guest. Remember that. You are just a guest.
Is that better?
Yeah, yeah.
And you should
The other half to put in that, and then the other bits to fry, and then you can move the board and come out my way. They don't need to see plantain frying.
Nice and ripe, you know.
They know how to see They know how to fry plantain. Everybody knows.
Guys, do you know how to fry plantain?
Everybody should know how to fry plantain, please.
Not everyone. You can't assume. Just ask sometimes. Good Vibes.
Does everyone know how to fry plantain? Plantain.
Banana.
Banana, yeah, some people call it banana. Some people actually call it banana. But yeah, it's plantain, guys. A plantain. You understand? Yeah. Name plantain. Oh.
Nice. So nice. I have to eat it. But make sure you wash your hands after.
I'm not gonna do that.
Make sure you wash your hands after though. This is my one to fry it.
Yeah, with the rest. So this is the leftover coconut milk, guys. I'm gonna just make it cool down and then put it in the freezer.
See, because guys, this is all for me. Get some nice fat chunky sides. And then we have one piece here for my mom.
Put your face about one piece here from my mom.
One piece.
Your face favor one piece.
What? I don't know what that means.
Exactly. So he's cutting up the plantain and then he's gonna scram out of my way so I can finish cooking my food by myself. I don't like people in my kitchen when I'm cooking.
See, this is how you know your plantain is nice and ripe.
Too ripe. You need to cut off that.
Love
bit.
it like this. Love it. Best part.
I would never go to the shop and buy plantain like that, you know.
I did because I know how I love my plantain.
Okay.
This part here.
Can you not cut it that way?
Nice, but this bit here is a bit.
Yeah, that needs to be thrown away.
This bit here?
Not, I would never have bought that to cook. But okay, do you?
Is this bit here good?
No, it's not. Put it down on the board. Wait.
So guys, good vibes. It's not. She's not really vibing. Right
that is
now.
not good, guys. No way would I use that.
Good vibes. It's not vibes right now.
I am vibes.
The vibes ain't good.
The vibes is good. What do you mean my vibes ain't good? Don't ever say that on my life ever again. Don't ever say that on my life ever again.
Good vibes is not the vibes in right now.
The vibes is vibes in. Move. Hurry up and get out of my kitchen. That's what you need to do. Think about the vibes is not vibes in. And when you finish, you're gonna do me a last favor.
What?
You're gonna wash out the stuff that's here and rinse out the container. The container. I'll give you 2 containers. Okay.
Oh, this one's ready.
Is it now?
Okay. Is this one bad as well?
So you can put the plantain in this one. Put them in that.
It's not bad.
And put it down, let me see.
I like it when it's this.
You can just cut it like that. Just cut it, just cut it a bit thicker. That's fine.
It's not bad, it's just really mushy.
That's why I said just cut it a bit thicker. Because when you're frying it, it things up the oil.
I love it when it's this mushy. It just melts in your mouth like butter.
Okay, well just leave it like that. Just put them in the pink plate. Why are you washing your hand?
I like my hand clean.
Yeah, but put those in the pink plate first.
Trying to keep me out of the kitchen, yeah?
Yes. You clean as you go along. That's how you cook.
I'm gonna kick me out after I wash up though.
Yes. Yeah. So my son's gonna wash up for me, guys, and give the floor a little bit of a sweep.
Why are we adding stuff on?
I do not like to cook.
What?
I don't like to cook in a dirty kitchen. So let me move my coconut milk because I don't want you to hit it over by accident. So I've got everything here prepped and ready to go. So sorry. Let me put those. So while my son is washing up, I am gonna start the ball rolling. So let's just wipe the cupboard. Where can I put this? I'll put this to stand up somewhere. Yeah. So I'm just wiping stuff a little bit. I also don't like to cook on a dirty stove. That's my pet peeve. If stuff boil over, I like to wipe it off and get rid of it. And then I carry on. Okay. So now we're gonna bring over the wok. And we're gonna get ready to start doing the curry. I am about to start my dinner also. Finish early so I can enjoy my Sunday. Yeah. Nice and clean. That is it. That is it, sis. Nice and clean. So here I've got all my prep ingredients. So in this bowl I've got some onion, some thyme, some Scotch bonnet pepper, some garlic, and some ginger. Nice and fresh. In this one I've got my plantain pieces. Over here I've got my potato pieces. So that's all my potato pieces right there. In this one, I've got my bell pepper, green, yellow, and red assorted bell peppers. And in this one, last but not least, I've got my spring onion, nicely chopped up. Yeah. So now we're gonna go ahead and start. I've got my chickpea that I showed you earlier. That's in the water. That was soaking. I'm going to pour off the water in a bit. So first and foremost, I'm getting my curry powder. So that's my curry powder, my mixed curry powder. So I like mixing my curry powder. I've got a little bit of Trinidad curry powder in here. I've got the Jamaican curry powder, of course. And I've got other stuff in here as well. I'm not going to tell you everything that I've got in here, but this is basically my curry. So let's get my pimento berries. I'm going to use a few pimento berries. I'm going to give these a little bit of a rinse. So those are my pimento berries, nice and clean right there. So those are all of my lovely ingredients that I'm going to be needing for my curry. And then of course I'll add like a little bit of all-purpose seasoning while I go along, but that's basically it. We're going to be frying some plantains as well, but yeah. Oh, I lied. And also I've got my coconut milk as well. So I'm going to be putting in coconut milk inside as well. So that will keep it, give it that good, nice, authentic flavor. Can I have this, please? Just leave it in the sink. Leave it in the sink. So we're gonna go ahead and light our stove. And we want to heat up our wok to make it nice and hot. Where can I put this? Here. In the meantime, let's turn on this stove. Help me to take up the kettle, please. Kettle is in the way. Oops. Help me to take up the kettle with the base as well. It's the base that's mostly in the way. Because I want to put the plantain too. Yeah, thank you. I want to put the plantains at the back burner to fry. So that way everything is just finished. I've got my Dutch pot here with oil. So I'm just gonna put that there. Let's get one of our base. I'm just getting a wire rack so I can put it on the side. I'm going to take this pot off the stove. So, yeah, thanks. So we're going to take this pot off the stove. Sorry. I'm going to put that over there out of the way. So we put that pot over there. So why did you take it out? Son? Just take it up. So now we're gonna put this pot on this side of the stove. Let's turn that back on. So we're gonna wait for our oil to heat up properly, and then we're gonna put in our plantain pieces to fry. In the meantime, we're gonna be doing our curry. So let's get our coconut oil. We're going to be using coconut oil. So you're going to get your spoon and get your coconut oil and put it in your pan. Get a little bit more. So we're just eating up our coconut oil. Who's that? Hey, tall man. Happy Sunday. Hey, Italis. Happy Sunday. Welcome, welcome. So I'm just cooking up I'm making some chickpea curry. Earlier I made some bulgur wheat, but I cooked the bulgur wheat like I was cooking rice and peas. So this was the bulgur wheat. That's what it's looking like. And if you notice, yes, I cook it just the way I would cook rice and peas. So that's the bulgur wheat. That's done. So that's done and resting over there. And in my wok here, I've got some coconut oil. I've got some coconut oil in my wok. Okay, you lot are greeting each other. Tallman was upset. He missed you on our live last night. Oh, thank you, Tallman. So yeah, I'm here. So Jason Gina is greeting Italis and Tallman, and you lot are greeting each other. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to thumbs up the live. So now in my wok here. I've got my coconut oil, and that is nice and ready. So to this, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to add some ground turmeric. So that's my ground turmeric, and I'm going to add my mixed curry. So let's add some mixed curry. Don't be stingy, guys, with the curry. And you want to roast this in the oil. So you're going to burn it. We say in Jamaica, you burn it in the oil. You toast it off. So you get this nice and toasted. You don't want to burn it, because if you burn it too much, it will become bitter. So you're just going to toast off your curry in your oil. Allow that to toast. Toast, toast, toast. And then let me cover back my curry and put it away. I'm gonna add a little bit of black pepper as well. Toast this off nice. Okay. So now to that, we're going to go ahead and add our pimentos, aka allspice berries, Scotch bonnet pepper, thyme, ginger, garlic, and onion. We're going to go ahead and add these to the oil, and these are going to infuse the oil and come together to give it a nice aroma and a nice flavor. Okay, everything out the bowl. We're not wasting anything. And then we're just gonna let these infuse in our coconut oil with our curry. Just make that infuse. I'm going to cover my pot a little bit and let it sweat a little bit. So I'll cover my wok and let that sweat a little bit just to release all of that natural goodness into the curry. So my stove is turned down really low because I don't want it to burn. I just want it to just sweat a little bit and just give off some of that nice flavor, some of that nice aroma. Yeah? So that's what I'm doing here. I'm gonna also turn on my extractor fan. Just a little bit. That's looking good, and that's smelling good. Smelling so good. We're gonna go ahead now and add our bell peppers. So all of our bell pepper pieces, we've got red, green, and yellow inside of that. So now we're gonna turn up our stove a little bit on medium flame. Gonna go ahead and turn up our stove. Can I have a bottle with water, please? Water. It's finished. That's why I told you I normally buy 2 bottles. When I'm cooking certain things, I don't use the tub. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of water to that. Not too much, just a little bit. Just to capture all of that flavor and all of that fragrance. And to stop it from burning, because I don't want it to burn. So in my pot, I've got bell peppers, onion, thyme, pimento. I've got ginger, I've got garlic, and I've got the bell peppers and all of that lovely curry spice. Isn't that looking wonderful? Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yum, yum, yum. You missed the purple bell pepper. What purple bell pepper? We don't get purple bell peppers here, tall man. We wish. We don't get that here. So now I'm going to go ahead and add my coconut milk. So that's the coconut milk right there. Now we're going to turn up our stove. I'm going to pour a little bit of water in my bowl just to get out that coconut residue that's in it. And then we've turned up the stove because we want this one to be nicely cooked. So we're going to close it and make it come back to the boil. We can turn that off now because I know that's a bit loud and distracting in the live. Oh my, come for some. Express them to me, tall man. Yeah, no, we don't get that here. Or if it is here, I would have to probably go search for that. So I'm making that come to the boil. In the meantime that is coming to the boil, I'm also going to wash some white rice to cook. I'm going to be cooking 2 cups of white rice as well. And the white rice is for my son, not for me. So over there, I've got the Dutch pot. I'm going to go fry some plantain pieces. I'm going to be frying some plantain pieces in that one over there. Let's move this angle out of the way. So I put in all of my plantain pieces so they can all fry at the same time. So that's that over there. That's frying the plantain pieces. Let's check on our coconut milk cooking down. Look at that, guys, looking so good. All of that lovely curry goodness. So because our chickpea hasn't been soaking from overnight, we're going to go ahead and add in our chickpea. So it's bubbling nicely. Look at that. Bubbling, bubbling, bubbling away. So now we're going to go ahead and add in our chickpea. So that's our chickpea. I was saying earlier that normally some people use the canned chickpea. I don't want canned chickpea. I'm trying to cut out using canned stuff where I can. So I'm going to let this chickpea cook. And then while this chickpea is cooking, let me look at my plantain pieces over here. Make sure they're not burning. Make sure everything is being nicely fried. And then I can take them out. I'm frying everything in one go. No one have time to stand up and wait for nothing. So for this, I'm going to add a little bit more water to that. Just so that the chickpea pieces can be cooked properly. And then I'm going to turn up my stove and allow this to come back to the boil. And then I will taste it when the time comes to see what it's tasting like. I've got my potato pieces to add in, but because potato cooks really quick, I'm not going to add this in just yet. And I've also got my plantain pieces to add in as well. There's my plantain pieces. And I've got some spring onion, but I want to add this in nearer to the last. So those are what I have to put in. So I'm going to cover back my pot and let it come back to the boil. Let's look at the plantain over here. You can take a closer look. Those are the plantain over there, frying up nicely. I'll let them catch a little bit more color and then I'll take them out. So like I said, I'm frying everything in one go. I do not want to put and wait and put and wait. So I don't have that patience these days. So let's make sure everything is submerged properly and frying up nicely whilst we wait on our curry goat to start boiling. Curry goat? You don't even eat curry goat, girl. Stop talking about curry goat. Who is that? Who's that? Louis TV Vlog. Hey, Louis TV Vlog. Hey, sis. Happy Sunday. How you doing? How are you doing? Happy Sunday. I'm here cooking some chickpea curry, and earlier I made, okay, I need to take out my plantains. 1 second, let me take out my plantains. Let's take out the plantain. So earlier I made some bulgur wheat, but I did it like how we would do rice and peas. That's how I did it. And I haven't had bulgur wheat for ages, since I was a little girl. But you know, when you're getting earlier, when you're getting up in age, you need to look after yourself. You can't eat the way how you used to eat when you was younger. So I'll read the comment in a little bit. So I did some bulgur wheat, but I cooked it the same way how we would cook rice and peas. So that's all the plantain pieces done. So I can turn off that stove and cover this pot. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, Do you want to buy that? You know that's been over a year now. You know your sister is crazy to think. But I'm like, no. So yeah, so that's what I did. Let me see what's going on in the comment section. Thank you for coming. Happy Sunday. I'm cooking too. What are you cooking? What are you cooking, sis? Oh, you're frying plantain. Yes, I do bulgur like that. I've never done it like that. Honestly speaking, it just came to me and I said to myself, let me cook it that way and see how it's gonna be tasting. So yeah. What you cooking? What you cooking, Louis TV vlog? So let's have a look at this one. Ooh, looking good. Looking good and smelling good. So we're cooking that up. When these are soft enough, I'm gonna add in the potatoes. And the last thing that I'm gonna add in is the plantain pieces. That's looking so nice and colorful and it's smelling divine. Smelling so good. In the meantime, I'm gonna wash some rice, some white rice, and this is for my son. Like I said, I don't eat white rice anymore. Yeah. No, I don't know where. That's not it. You sure? Okay. That's not for my printer. It says scooter. Okay. I'm just double checking that you're not taking my charger for my printer. So I'm just washing my rice, just giving my rice a little bit of a wash. Just washing my rice nice and clean. If there's anyone commented, I will read your comment in a second. Bear with me while I wash my rice with you. Chickpea is cooking away nicely. Looking nice. Now it would have been so much easier if these were canned chickpea, but they're not canned chickpea. They are fresh chickpea that I bought in the big pack. And I would have soaked them overnight ideally. But just bang it in. But I didn't know what I was gonna cook. I only thought about this not long ago. So I soaked them for a little bit. But they haven't been soaking long enough. So that's why I'm making them cook the right way. So here I've got some white rice. I'm going to put this onto the stove. I need to move this pot out of the way. So let's move that one out of the way and let's put this one here. Turn on our stove. Gonna add a little bit of salt and butter to that one. Let's see what's going on in the comment. Rice and peas, baked chicken. Ooh, nice. Yum, yum, yum. I love me some baked chicken. Rice and peas, baked chicken, plantain salad. Nice. That sounds good. That is sounding yummy and delicious. So I'm putting stuff away as I'm going along. So to this pot here, let's add a little bit of salt for taste. What's going on with the salt? Here we go. And a little piece of butter as well. Thanks, sis. You're welcome. You are welcome. I'm trying to be more consistent with YouTube, but sometimes the consistency is not happening because trust me, I'll be busy with work, but I'm gonna try ever so often to do a Sunday live when I'm cooking. I'm gonna try. So I've got my rice here. Let's cover that up. Let's have a look at our chickpea. I'm gonna have a taste of one of the chickpea just to see how it is. Scrape off all of that goodness of the thyme. So let's get one of the chickpea and see. Just one. Okay. It's cooking, it's cooking. It just needs to cook a little bit more. Yep, that's going. Nice, nice, nice. So not too bad, it's cooking. It just needs to be cooked a little bit more, so yeah. Should I put in the potato pieces now? No, not yet. Actually, I think I'm gonna put them in now. So now I'm adding in the potato pieces into the chickpea curry stew. And you can choose to use normal potato or you can use sweet potato. It's up to you. But because I'm already using plantain, I'm not going to put any sweet potato because I'm trying to stay away from too much sweet stuff. Who is that? Who is that? Where's my glasses? Let me see who that is. Hey Verve, happy Sunday Verve. Welcome. I hardly go live too busy, yeah. Good afternoon. Good afternoon Verve, happy Sunday to you. Yeah, so I'm cooking some chickpea curry, but I'm doing it Jamaica style. Of course, I'm doing it my way. So to this, I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more water, of course, because you need your stuff to cook properly. So in this verve, I burned my curry. I burned my curry and my turmeric and my spices. I burnt that first, and then I put in my garlic, minced up garlic, ginger, some onion, some thyme, and I did all of that in the curry. Saute all of that, simmer it down. Then I added some bell pepper mix. I've got some pimento in there as well, So I did all of that in the curry first with coconut oil, and then I added in stuff gradually. So that's my chickpea and that's my potato pieces. So I'm going to cover back my pot and allow that to come to the boil. I've still got 2 ingredients to add, and that is my spring onion pieces and my plantain. The plantain pieces are the last thing to add in. Yeah, so I've still got those 2 to put in, and also I've made some fried plantain, some nice fried plantain, and au verve I also made some bulgur wheat, but I made it like rice and peas, the way that you would cook Jamaican rice and peas. That's how I made it. So let's cover this back so it can keep cooking. Let's go over here and take a look at the rice. So the rice is steaming nicely. The water has dried out somewhat, so we're just gonna go ahead and turn down our stove. And then we're gonna allow our rice to cook. I'm just gonna go ahead and get a little piece of foil, and I'm gonna put that over my rice pot, and then that will aid it to cook a bit faster and ensuring that all the grains are evenly cooked. Okay, let me see what's going on in the comment section. Doing well, sis. Oh, thank you, Lewis TV vlog. That's good and healthy. I'm doing white rice, and that's for my son though. I stopped eating white rice. I'm trying to go for healthier options. So yeah, no more white rice for me. I cook the white rice, but I cook it with seaweed and vegetables, sesame seed oil and stuff like that. So that breaks down all the bad stuff that's in the white rice. So you can have the white rice, but you have to know how to do it for it to have a healthier balance. I'm no expert, I'm just looking, reading stuff and going along. Oh, Verve and Lewis TV vlog and Tallman, you miss my son. My son was here earlier helping me. My son was the one that prepped all the stuff for me, cut up all the stuff and all of that. That's what my son was doing. But that was earlier. And then after he finished prepping and cutting everything, I booted him out of my kitchen. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of Jamaican all-purpose seasoning. And yes, I've got all-purpose on my jar. Go ahead and add a little bit of that. You want your food to taste nice, so of course I'm adding that to it. Whilst these potatoes cook down nicely. Nice. This looked like it needed some more bell pepper, but my son was stingy with cutting up the pepper. But that's alright. That's alright, we won't beat him. We let that go. So I just want my potato pieces to cook nicely. Isn't that looking lovely? Look at that. So nice. Lovely jovely, as they would say in the UK here. Lovely jovely. I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle a little bit of salt just for taste. Put that in. stir that up. Go ahead and cover this back so my potatoes can cook nicely. We've turned on our rice, so basically we're just waiting on our chickpea to finish cooking, and that's it. We'll be done cooking. What did you say, Verve? Oh, nice. Family time in the kitchen. Yes, it was. But then I booted him out after. I don't like people in my kitchen when I'm cooking. I don't like people in my kitchen. Gina is here in the bushes. Jason and Gina, they're listening. But she's busy because she's also making her dinner. So she's busy, but she's in the bushes. No, but it's true, Louis TV vlog. You know, when they're in your kitchen, they confuse you. Because yes, my son was helping me to prep all the stuff. But these young people, they don't know how to cook and tidy at the same time and put stuff away. So I was having to walk around him and pick up everything and putting everything away and wiping here and wiping there. So I just made him cut up all the stuff, prep all the stuff, and then I booted him out of my kitchen. So he's just sitting down in the living room doing his own thing, waiting for the food to finish. He only came today to see me. He's actually at uni, but he came up to see me today. Hey, Jason and Gina, says Verve. She's somewhere in the bush, Verve. She texted not long ago to say she was busy cooking and trying to sort stuff out. But I told her to do what she's doing. So she's just making me run. Let's do a little bit of stirring. Stir, 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 because you want stuff to cook evenly. You don't want the bottom to cook and the top not to cook. So you make sure you stir stuff up nicely so everything is cooking nice and even. Okay? The potato pieces and all of that. Nice, nice, nice. I think we should, let's get a little piece of the potato and chickpea just to taste to see how it's coming on. So we're going to taste those and see what's happening. Okay. The chickpea is cooking nicely. Let's see the potato. Okay, yep. Yep. Everything's cooking nicely. We're going to go ahead and add our plantain pieces. So let's add all of our plantain pieces to this. Just separate them. My son didn't separate them, so let's just separate them into the cubes that they've been cut into. Let's add a little bit more water to this. And let's just give this a good stir. A good nice stir with all of those pieces. Then we're going to cover this and leave this to cook down with the plantain pieces. My kitchen is smelling so good. I know my neighbors, their nose, their nostrils, their eyes are watering for the flavor that's coming out of my kitchen. Their mouth is watering, their nostrils are flaring. And they're thinking, oh my God, who's cooking? That smells good. I'm just wiping as I go along, guys, because I'm doing curry, so the curry is splattering at the flash back of the stove. So I'm just wiping that. Catch up later, sis. Enjoy your dinner. Okay, Louis TV vlog, you too. Thank you for coming. Appreciate the love. Thank you for coming. You enjoy your dinner as well. Your baked chicken and your rice and peas and your plantain salad. It was nice having you. What about you, Verve? What you having for dinner today, Verve? What's for dinner today? What is cooking today, Verve? Anything nice on the menu today? Anything nice on the menu? Let me check on my rice. Let's check on the rice together. Oops. Let me hold the camera properly. That's the rice right there. Yep, the rice is pretty much done. Bear with me because I'm holding the camera with one hand and then I'm fluffing with the other hand. So that's the white rice for my son. That's done. That is done. So we're just basically waiting on the chickpea curry to finish cooking. Where's your what? Where did I put it? Check the cupboard upstairs. Did I put it in your room?
It's not my room.
I didn't put it in your room in the closet. Okay, check that cupboard. You see the cupboard at the stairs? Yeah, check that one. So the rice is done. Yep. Nice and fluffy. Nice and shelly. Yep. So I can turn off the stove for the rice because that's done. So all we're waiting on now is just the chickpea curry. What did Verve say? Right now, getting coffee. Haven't decided dinner yet. Headed to the market in a little bit. Maybe some lentils or a 15 bean soup. Ooh, nice. That sounds nice. That's what I said I want to cook next. I want to do lentils next. I've never cooked lentils before. You know, like when you're born in a certain culture or raised a certain way, it's you that have to break out of that traditional cooking. Because when I was talking to my sister back home and I said to her that I'm going to make chickpea curry, and she went, me don't want none of that. Me don't want none of that. You alone can eat that. And I'm like, but it's going to be nice. I'm going to cook it with all the flavor and spices. And it's going to be nice. We don't have to eat just the traditional way or the traditional stuff all the time. So for me, I'm out of my box. I'm out of my comfort zone. And I'm cooking. That's why I love cooking. Cooking is my passion. So with me, I like to experiment with flavors and cooking. So yeah, that's what I want to do next. I want to make some lentil next, some lentil soup or something like that, and see how it comes out. This is the first time I'm making chickpea curry. You know, I've never made chickpea curry before. This is my first time making it. But I'm still trying, you know. I'm doing my thing and I'm trying my hand at making stuff that I've never made before. Stop eating all the plantain. What do you mean you eat what you like? Come say hello to my live. Son? Son?
Yeah.
Come say hello to Verve.
Say hello to him.
Verve. Auntie Verve for you.
Hello, Auntie Gary.
She didn't hear you because you're eating while you're saying it.
Man. Hello, Auntie Gary.
That was my son saying hello. He's just stuffing his face, Verve. Coming in here, eating out the plantain and stuff. And stuffing his face. That's all he's doing. Good vibes, Kay. I love eating from different cultures. Yeah, me too. I don't eat certain meat and stuff, but even though I don't eat certain meat and stuff, I like trying different things and different cultures and seeing what their food tastes like, and you know, just put different things to my palate and enjoy food. You know, we can't be one dimensional when it comes to food. Not because you're from a certain culture or ethnicity don't mean you have to just stick to what you know. I'm just waiting for that to cook down, and that will thing. I understand, like I don't like catfish, and that's all right, you know, because I don't like certain things either. Like I don't eat crab. I'm allergic to crab. I don't eat beef. I don't eat pork, but I'll still cook it for someone that eats it. But I just don't eat certain things. I'm Jamaican, but people frown on me when they hear I say I don't eat this and that. They're like, what kind of Jamaican are you? I don't eat chicken feet. I don't eat cow feet. I don't eat pigtail. I don't eat none of them kind of stuff, but that's all right. But I like to try different food from different cultures, just to get that experience and see how it is and introduce something new to my palates. You know, let me get a spoon so I can taste this curry sauce to see what's going on, if I need to add anything to it. So let's grab a spoon and give this a little taste test just to make sure. See how thick that's looking? Nice. So let's just taste this and see if it's ready. Okay, tasting all right, but it could take a little bit of something. I'm just gonna add a little bit more all-purpose. I'll add a little bit more dry thyme. I've put in fresh thyme already, but a little bit more onion powder, a little bit more garlic powder, and I'm gonna add to this a little bit of smoked paprika as well. You just need a little bit of kick of something. It's tasting good, but it's just tasting a little bit mediocre at the minute. And I like my flavors to be kicking or slapping, as we would say in Jamaica. That slaps. Or as my son would say, So let's just mix in all of that. So just to give it that extra kick. That extra taste, extra goodness. Now we're going to go ahead and add our spring onion in. This is the last thing to add to it. Our spring onion pieces. This is mostly for flavor as well, but I didn't want it to be cooked out too much. I'm just going to make this just simmer. Make those cook for a little bit. And then this will be done. Then I'm going to be ending my live, and then I'll make a little video of when I'm plating it up. Let me give this another taste. And see what it's tasting like. Yes, that's better. Nice, nice, nice. So we're just simmering that down, and then that will be done. Stop in to enjoy your food with my eyes looking yummy. Time for coffee and milling around here to do 1, 2, 3 things. Enjoy your evening. Thank you Verve, and you enjoy your Sunday too. Appreciate you stopping by. Thank you. So I'm done now as well. I'm going to be ending the live. So this is basically done, and I'm going to be ending the live, and then I'll do a little video of me plating up, and that's it. But thank you, Verve. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thank you, guys. Let me see who came by. And just thank everyone that came by. So Jason and Gina is there. Tallman, Nate Chovy, Sidha, Louis TV Vlog, Habitual, I am Italis, JF, Colin, and Verve. Thank you for coming. Oh, there's Jason and Gina saying blessings, Verve. I'm not sure if Verve is still here, because she's gonna go do her coffee and all of that. She's a bit busy as well. But yeah, so those are all the people that came and said hi. Okay, me a come with my plate. Okay. Yes, come. Look at that. Look at that chickpea curry. Look at that. Yum, 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 yum. Looking so yummy. And this is basically done. You see that? That's done, and that is looking so yummy. So that's the chickpea curry right there. And that's my first time making chickpea curry. But I'm proud of myself for the job that I did. The white rice is done. The plantain is done. What's left of it, my son's been coming in here and eating them. Chef K. where the meat? No meat. No meat. Fire for the meat. No meat. It's healthy today. Healthy. Ital vital. Health is wealth. Yeah? Smell that. Can you smell it? Can you smell it? No meat today. So that is it. I've come to the end of my live. Who is that? Oh, thank you for the 24 months, Jason and Gina. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I appreciate the membership support. 24 months of membership. Yay. I think we've been supporting each other at the same time with the membership. So I've just got a little bit of stuff to wash and put away, because I got my son to wash up all the rest of the other stuff. So he's put all of those away. So now I'm basically just gonna share and do a little video of that, and then I'll put that little video out as well as a shorts or something. It's not going to be long enough for a video, so I'll do that and then I'll put that out. We have, yeah, no, I think I'm a member on yours before. I think mine is probably 26. I think, I can't remember, whatever, doesn't matter. But yeah, so thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Love, 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 love. I'll talk to you later if anything, sis. Thank you for coming. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thank you all for coming. There's one last look at my curried chickpea. Let me get my spoon and stir that up. So that's how that is looking. That is looking nice. So that's the curried chickpea, and that is basically done, like I said. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and plate up now. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Bye bye. Bye for now. Bye, sis. See you at 2 p.m. Yes, 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 yes. See you later on your premiere. If there's anybody in the bushes and you're listening, Jason and Gina is having a premiere later. 7 p.m. East, UK time. And 2 p.m. East, American time. And I don't know what time it will be where you are, but yeah, check in. See you later. Bye bye. Thank you for coming.